Uh, Back to the symbol. The symbol, which was basically the technology that was used to create today's Universal Product Code, had a number of characteristics that met the needs which had been defined by the Symbol Committee of the food industry that IBM people, including myself, had worked with them on. And it had the characteristic of being very forgiving with regard to the printing process of the symbol. That is, you can find almost any type of printer known to man printing the labels and the packaging and so forth for this broad food industry. And it's not high quality printing. And this symbol had to be pretty high quality to be able to scan it accurately. And this symbol that was developed was very forgiving in the way that it could be read, and it also enabled it to be large or small, different sizes, variable sizes, and that was very important to the design of the packaging and the cost of it all, cost of the printing. It enabled, the symbol enabled the scanning of it in any direction. It enabled the scanner to find the symbol on the package, which sounds like it's easy. It's easy for your eyes and my eyes, but not for this laser. And it's got to be able to find something that looks the same all the time, but is not exactly the same, but still capture the image and recognize that that's the symbol and then record it. So it had the ability to take care of one of the most concerning problems that could exist, and that is accuracy. Because if the scanner wasn't accurate, if it made an error every now and then on the price, customers would lose confidence in it, and it would all be for naught. So it built into the code was the capability of the scanner and the computer to detect a scanning error of one digit and correct it. It could detect an error of 2 digits and not correct it, but stop the scan and ring the teller and tell her to redo it. So it met the needs of the industry better, I assume, than anyone else's, because the committee selected the IBM symbol for their technology for the stores. And it's, as you know, it's all over the world, and just about any product you can imagine has the symbol at least one time. Just before the symbol committee made its decision on the selection of the symbol, which were symbols proposed by several different manufacturers, NCR, RCA, and a number of other, one European company that I recall. There were several of them that were presented to the committee and studied by the committee and looked at by technical experts, etc. And we were down to the wire, and they were just about to make a decision, and they want us to make one final presentation before they made, and every other manufacturers as well, and before they made their decision. And I asked Bob Evans, the president of the division, make a presentation to the committee and tell them that we're serious about this and we'll support them, etc. If they make the decision. And we didn't specify that they had to make a decision for our code, but we said we thought that was the best solution. And Bob Evans made the presentation or spoke to this group. And I learned many years later that one of the more technical people on the committee leaned over to his counterpart and he said, "I did not have any idea, but those guys have a system about ready to go." And Bob Evans, I heard him, he didn't say that, but they got the impression by what he said and the technologies he talked about and so forth that IBM was well along with the development. And And shortly after that, days after that, the decision was made.